It's always a combination, right? On the one hand, you want to have the geology, a place that has rocks and features that are very Mars-like, so that when we do our experiments, when we do the simulation, it can be more useful, right? The more like Mars it is, the more interesting are the experiments. The other thing, of course, is also that the host country is really a host, right? And so it's a combined effort, and you have to be able to work together and teams that work together, and this is sort of on a more of a political level where that gets decided. But of course, we are very happy to be here, such friendly hosts, and I'm excited to. So the spacesuit simulators specifically are that they're meant to make our work processes very much like working in a real spacesuit. So they're actually, for the most, a real spacesuit keeps you alive in space or another planet. This spacesuit, we don't need it to keep us alive. It makes our life harder, but in such a way that is very much like a spacesuit. You don't have, you can't just turn your head around. It's very heavy. You don't have good, finger feelings. You have big gloves. So working is very different. And if you're going to go exploring, for example, wearing a spacesuit, you can't just walk up this hill because it becomes quite dangerous and it's heavy. So you need help. You need some sort of rovers or drones or something to make exploration really good. And testing this process is why we have these simulator spacesuits. And then inside the habitat, of course, just like you would have on a real mission, you also have the technology that communicates with the spacesuit, that communicates with the rovers. You have the operators inside that read the data and see, okay, you have this much battery left. You have so much more time to do this, and that information also gets sent to Earth, which for us is Austria, with a 10-minute time delay, and where we can really test the processes that can work then for Mars exploration. So what we can learn from this, these missions are really very, we're not about to go to Mars, right? There's still lots of technologies that have to be developed. And these missions help, especially in the early stages of development. We're not making rovers or machines that will be sent to Mars, but we're testing ideas, we're testing concepts. What type of sensors will be useful? How can we deploy the sensors? What type of rover is good for doing the exploration? So it's more like testing the ideas of concepts and concepts that can then be developed further into actual Mars exploration.
Do you believe that you are going to go to Mars?
Me personally, no, but the hope, and I'm optimistic, is that I will see it happen in my lifetime.